This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Hi, and welcome to this first look at sports on a Monday. I am Julian Gibson. Come next week, Monday, the Jeff Rogers basketball camp will be headed to the island of Exuma, and NBA coach Byron Scott might be coming too.
We're going to be down there for a whole week. I'm going to take all the guys down, taking Coach Byron Scott with me. Byron is going to be here tomorrow, and he'll be down there for a couple of days. And then I have all my guys who play professional ball overseas. They will be down there putting on a first-class basketball camp.
From softball, Mike Dillett says that he is disappointed with the lack of teams in the men's division of the New Providence Softball Association. You can count them on one hand.
I'm sorry to say that I was looking for a little bit more teams and the league to be a little bit more competitive. And, you know, I think it could have been a little bit better than it is. I feel that if all of the teams grow, softball will grow. You know, people will come back to the park. The game will be more exciting for the players and the fans alike, you know, and then it'll be more enjoyable to play the game. Right now, I'm not sure that that's what's happening in softball. You know, I think we could use a little boost, and we ain't getting it.
Now, Coach Mike believes that even though there are only a handful of teams, it is too close to call.
Mighty Mitts has added a few people to their roster. Hitmen has always been a very good team, and they always give you a challenge. The Rams is a team that I really respect them a lot because they're a lot of young, very, very young ball players, and they stick together. They've been together now for the last 3 years, and I give them a lot of praise for that, and their coach for being able to keep them together, right? They have a few weak spots, but I hope that the team stays together, and someday that they be a team that the rest of the league, men's league, can reckon with.
And Carlos Reed, organizer of the Peace on the Streets Basketball Classic, well, he believes there's a slight improvement in the war on crime.
In my new role that I'm working with national security, I think that we have been doing some awesome things. If you notice through the statistics, some things have been dropping. Last year when we started this tournament, we started with 72 murders. Today we have 59. So some things working. I believe that if we continue to look at this thing from a systematic standpoint, not like allow emotions to run in it, we the strategies that we are looking to implement and we implement them, we can see a drastic difference. My job is to mediate in the streets. And that has shown some results thus far, where we have been able to reach out to some of these individuals before these acts happen and prevent some things from happening. It's a lot of work, but we have a lot of intervention programs that we're going to be unveiling in a little bit. You know, we're starting off with a listening forum where we're going to have the ministers them out and they're going to listen to the public.
The team that will travel to the Dominican Republic in September has not been named yet by the Bahamas Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation, but there are a few athletes that are preparing for the big dance.
Honestly, I don't want to think about CAC right now at this point. I just want to embrace and enjoy the fact that I'm the reigning Mr. Independence and enjoy life, enjoy my wife, my family, enjoy my clients, and hopefully by August I'll be focusing on CAC, but looking into welterweight, move up one weight class, and I feel optimistic about CAC. Hopefully I'm going to bring home the gold this time for the Bahamas.
Well, if I get the opportunity to go, I'm going to work my hardest, do my best to show and appreciate what I've done, to just be competitive.
Well, you know, again, Lord willing, I hope I do well to represent the Bahamas at CAC. Again, I've competed before internationally, so I understand what that standard is. And so I'm going to try to put my best package forward against, you know, the Caribbean's best and see what happens. But the goal is to come back with a goal.
My goal for CAC, to turn pro. That's the goal, that's the big picture. I've worked towards this, and I'm really excited about it. And there's going to be a lot more work put into this. Right now, I'm preparing my new routine, which is a lot more work because we're going to put a little bit more tricks into it. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, the Peace on the Streets Basketball Classic closed out at the Kendall Isaacs Gym on Saturday night. Our future politician, Charles Fisher, was courtside.
Having won the last 3 games in convincing fashion, the Pastors had momentum on their side. Well, at least that was the thought. Politicians were playing with much younger legs this time around and came out playing. It wasn't the best form of basketball, but at least the politicians can say they won the first half up 7-6 at the break. Second half, the game was still a close one, no one able to lead by no more than 4. Down the stretch, Pastors not willing to let that streak end. They are now up 4-0 in the series thanks to a 28-20 win. Bishop Dalton Fernanda and the Honorable Kayla's Roll, who finished with a side-high 6 points, a bit winded but in good spirit.
It was a worthy cause, and we just wanted to come together and help the Hope Center in this worthy cause today.
Well, Kayla's Roll, once again, you guys coming on a losing effort. If there was an MVP in the loss, it's you once again. You guys seem to get into your rhythm a bit late.
Yeah. Well, I'm becoming notorious for being the MVP of the losing team. No, but I think we played an excellent game for a team that didn't have any practice together and everyone out of shape as we are. But, it's important that we continue to participate in activities like this because it shows the nation that we're all on one accord and we really care about the development and the future of this country.
Politicians once again will have to go back to the drawing board to try and win one next year or choose a sport they can beat the Pastors in. All in good fun. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Well, that's all the time for sports on a Monday. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight continues in a moment.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.